Talks with Plasma Gandhi.
So what was this movie in Thailand?
It was my buddy Seth Green. He wrote and directed a movie, and so he asked me to do something in it, and because I don't really pursue acting like at all, kind of thing. And I'm not saying it was a favor or anything like that, but at the same time, it was like sounds like fun. So it's a cool cast. It's like him. He's in it. Breckin Myers in it. Brenda Song. Me.
So do you just like do whatever you want these days and just occasionally act when it comes up?
Yeah, if it comes up, like, if it's a cool, like, neat little gig or something like that, like, yeah, sure. But like I said, I don't pursue it in any kind of, like, any way. Like, I don't have agents anymore and things like that.
Is that because you're just not interested, or?
Yeah, kind of not interested. I don't really like the pursuit of it. Like what it takes
the whole process,
to yeah,
auditions,
exactly. I don't like being on the circuit kind of thing. Looking at so, but yeah, no, I write a lot. I paint a lot. Like I just kind of always have like some kind of projects, and then also, like I said, we got the website bunnyears.com kind of thing.
And what is that?
That is it's a comedy website. It's pretty much like how all these celebrities, especially like ladies, they have those lifestyle websites.
All of them?
Well, a lot of them do. Like Goop.
Yeah,
it's
that's
one
the
of them.
only one that I know of. Is there other ones?
Oh yeah. No, it's like it's
the Goop one's the most egregious though.
Yeah, that's the thing is that so this is like Goop meets the Onion. So
Goop is like Goop meets the Onion.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, but accidentally, yeah.
They're telling you to put jade balls up your vagina.
I know. Believe me, we had
bunny ears.
Yeah, we have an article
on a beach in a hot. Wait, hold on. What is that? Is it just do that thing? Oh, annoying.
Yeah.
How to have sex on a beach in a hot tub and other things that seemed fun as a virgin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Hannah Michaels. Or Hannah. She's a fantastic writer. You have a little scroll and things like that.
So you have a podcast as well?
Yeah, we do a podcast also, and we're revving up some more like video content and things. But yeah.
So this is just a fun project for you.
Yeah, it's got a lot of really great writers, like comedy writers and stuff, and it's kind of just like there's like an article about a jade egg, like I put a jade egg up my vagina and I hatched a jade bird, like that kind of thing, and then what to do about your bird living in your vagina now, it's like you know what I mean. We're kind of like taking the piss out of some of these kind of like lifestyle-y websites,
right?
It's like they'll have articles like on Goop about like the best Cabernets like for like $200 or something like that, and it's like ours is like the best bourbons under $20, but then like it turns like the spelling gets worse and worse, and then it turns into a rant about your ex-girlfriend, so like things like that. It's some really good stuff. Like I said, we have a really really great team of people, and it's kind of like I said, taking the piss out of things and
right.
stuff.
And so you just decided to do this just for fun?
Yeah, I kind of had this idea. It was kind of like kicking it around and so forth, and then I felt like I kind of accumulated enough ideas, and then then I started kind of Voltroning it, like just assembling, like this project, this giant robot, So there you go. It's a lot of fun. It is funny. Like we have, like I said, there's actually those articles are really well written. Like we have one about do you see Infinity War?
The Avengers?
Yeah, the Avengers one.
No, I didn't see
that. Okay, yeah.
Good?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah?
It's fantastic. But we made our own Infinity Gauntlet, and what happens, spoiler alert, is like a lot of the people kind of just vanish, like they kind of just die, like they turn into dust.
In the movie?
In the movie at the end.
Damn.
So like when you start reading the article, it all of a sudden just all the words just start vanishing, and then and then you have to go back and it's even like the letters, like we actually had we did one where it was a ransom letter. One of our writers, her father is actually the therapist for Goop, like the actual psychiatrist,
What?
the official one. So
Goop has their own therapist?
Yeah, yes.
But is it like a weekly advice therapist, or is it just like therapy just for being on Goop? Like, I know you're here because you're a mess, so here, just read this.
Just read this. It's okay. So
we're here for you. Hugs.
So we got pictures of him bound and gagged, and it's like, dear Goop, like we kidnapped your therapist. You can only get him back if you give us your 7 hot tips for for facial washes for this summer. And you know what? They actually, good on them. They responded, and they actually sent us over a list of here are the hot I was like, good for them. Like they had a sense of humor about the whole thing. I
think they have to. They're called Goop.
I know. Yeah, we thought about naming ours Poog.
They'd probably sue.
Yeah, I know. I was like, no. So,
So you're basically financially set from all those movies. So,
I do okay for myself. Yeah.
but do you just put that money away and just live off the interest? Is that
Pretty
how
much.
you-
Pretty much. Yeah. And I'm able to kind of live the life that like that that my circumstances afforded me. I'm like I said, I'm very, very, very lucky. Lots of weird things happen to kids all the time, all around the world, every day. I have something to show for it. So it's nice. I can live. What is it? It's my buddy Jack. He goes.
That's
yeah.
a weird way to describe a movie career.
Yeah, pretty
Lots
much.
of weird things happen to kids.
Yeah, man,
But
I'm
I
not-
got some money out of it.
Look, I'm not working like the diamond mines. I'm not a child soldier. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I came out the other end, and I have something to show for it. And I'm very I do feel blessed every morning, kind of thing. Like,
So you're happy that it all worked out that way.
Yeah, yeah.
If you could go
exactly.
back and do it again, would you do it the same way?
Knowing what I know now, I mean, probably.
Yeah.
I'd probably be even more charming. I'd do it just better.
Well, of course you would, right?
Yeah,
Go
exactly.
back and do it now.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you could just have your brain in a little kid's body?
Yeah, I know.
Just
I
run
would
shit
kill
in
it.
grade school.
I would so kill it, like in school. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
psychological warfare. They wouldn't
Yeah.
know what's coming.
Yeah.
Those
Oh.
little fucks.
Yeah.
I was twist their little brains up in knots.
Oh, exactly. No, that would be great. I'm pretty sure that's what 30 going on 13 was, right? Isn't that
What's
isn't that a Jennifer Gardner movie? Yeah.
I have no idea what any Jennifer Garden movies are.
Well, now you do.
Yeah. Wow. 30 going on 13.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that like a brain swap one?
Kind of, yes.
Yeah.
But she
How original.
her adult brain
Somehow
goes
or
into
another,
her when she's
gonna
13,
look
looking at
crazy.
Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a Freaky Friday with some time travel, I guess.
Aha.
So you're gonna Netflix it tonight, aren't you?
Nope.
I can tell. I can see it. You've been thoroughly charmed by Jennifer Gardner.
That's
I can
an
tell.
interesting life you have then. So you just kind of do whatever you want.
Yeah, my friend Jack says I'm a man of leisure. That's the way he describes like my life and lifestyle.
That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah, it's true. And I kind of spend some time just like jumping around like Europe or something like that. Like and just like
Yeah, well, you lived in Paris, you were saying?
yeah, I was
for a
living
while?
lived there for a number of years. I mean, I still have my place there, but since like 2013, something like that. It's only in the last year I've been kind of spending more time in the States.
What was it that brought you to Paris?
Well, the food sucks, the wine's terrible, and the women are ugly. But otherwise, it's fantastic. Yeah. No, it's like it was an agreeable lifestyle. I had a bunch of friends out there. They were always asking me, when are you going to move to Paris and when are you going to learn French? Kind of thing. And-
What your friends in Paris were asking you that?
Yeah, and I was there just kind of like I was just kind of jumping around a little bit, and so I thought about it for a second, and I went, you know what? How's next week? So I said, I'm going to leave my bags here. I'm going to fly back to New York. I'm going to I'll put my affairs in order, and I said I'll be back next week. I said I'm ready to live here. I mean, I realized that if I could pick up and just move to France on a whim, and it wouldn't affect like anyone's life or it wouldn't hurt anybody or anything like that, I'd be remiss if I didn't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like how many times am I like I couldn't do that now, but I could do it back then, kind of thing. You know?
Right.
So I was like, yeah, like no, I should just fuck it. Like I'm gonna live in Paris now. Yeah. And it was great. It was
A lot of people have done that. Johnny Depp lived there for a little while. I know
I
Richard
think he still has a
Belzer
place.
lived there for a while.
no, it's a special place. I mean,
What's special about it?
I mean, again, food and wine's fantastic. Like the girls are pretty. Like it's the leisurely kind of like lifestyle a little bit. Like I like their eating habits. Like it's like a light breakfast and it kind of gets heavier as you kind of go along in the day. You kind of eat later, which is kind of like like oh, you're American, you must want to eat dinner at like 8. Like,
What time do they eat?
Like 10. Like
10 p.m.?
Yeah, about 10 p.m. is like kind of a an ideal like dinner kind of time.
They don't like to work hard either, right?
I mean, no, I mean they work. I mean, I think
But they like to take their time and
yeah, everything is like it's like I'll set up a card game for like 3:30, like and 3:30 means like 5. That's just the way like everyone's kind of always late, but it's no big deal. That's the thing is I remember one time kind of going like, oh gosh, like just like where are they? Kind of, and then I realized I'm like, wait, what is the hurry? Look, for real, like, what is the hurry? Like,
Right.
it's not like I have other plans. My plan is to hang out, like, with you guys. And so, and then all of a sudden, like, stress would just kind of just melt away. I'm like, yeah, like, look, you can just be more leisurely and stuff. about things out there. And everyone's like, yeah, like I said, it's really cool. They like Americans out there. That's a misconception that they don't like. They don't like the loud, obnoxious Americans with the Mickey Mouse T-shirt and the fanny
we
packs
don't
and
either.
stuff. Yeah, no, neither do we.
Did you say fanny packs? How dare you?
I did.